Good evening, everyone. Hello, I'll be the one. Thanks for popping in. All right, let's pick up where we left off yesterday. Continue.
Connected. All systems online.
Okay. Some water. Hello, CD. Welcome in. Hello, Wandering. So a couple of things I wanted to do from yesterday that like I do in all games, get in a hurry. I don't always look at everything. So Subnautica has so many different things to look at as far as the PDA goes. Lost River. That's funny. Stuff from the old game. Okay, very cool. I like that you can turn these on and off. Remember that from the old game. And I think you probably can color them. Yes, we can. Good. Give them importance. So we like to do this with the base. And we can replay all of our logs, okay, just like the other one. And this is the one that tends to get overlooked for me. I tend to forget about how in-depth all of this is. So, I mean, look at all this stuff. We have... Now, some of this was part of, like, the speeches and stuff. But it's good to know that you can come back to it. Adaptations, bases... blooms, missing colonists, data downloads, field reports. Okay. Quartz, titanium, salt. This is the one that has been eluding us. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I haven't set up a mute button on this. I'll try to move the microphone as far away as I can. Adaptations. Okay, digestive. So we still got a few more adaptations to pull. Okay. I forget there's no door there. I gotta learn how to remind myself of that. Okay, so there was a couple of things that were overlooked by me from the first day.
Welcome aboard.
And that if I'd have paid attention to following this cord, probably would have led me to places of importance. Like I can see a book over here, and we got this over here. And then one of the other things I noticed was I was watching Zach play, and although he played for an hour, and I figured, well, he probably won't have too much that will spoil. And he did touch on something that I didn't touch.
Welcome aboard.
So I'm going to go over there and do that. And then the other thing was the silver was driving me crazy yesterday. So I got in and I did a creative version. And went and found where the silver was. But I didn't want to do any more than that. So I do know where to go find silver now. I can't remember if it was in here. I don't think so.
The rules are simple. Keep the perimeter sensors on alarm, no matter how many false positives you get, and do not go out alone. They are hunting us. We don't know why. Someone made a mistake a long time ago, and we have to live with it. The damn thing is, maybe it was one of us. Maybe they see us and say, look, it's that soft criminal, back from the dead again. Let's get the freak. And we don't even remember what we did.
So that was one of the things we didn't do, and the other one was some sort of bio thing that he did. I need to locate that. Follow the cable. It's funny how you miss things when you're playing yourself, but then when you watch somebody else playing over the same things, you're like, oh, if I'd have just followed the cable, all of this would have made sense. So yeah, this thing right here. So apparently these are like little boosts. Ash, acid biome. Slows oxygen consumption when not moving. Sea skimmer, swim faster, close to underwater surface. I think we'll do that one. And then we'll have to figure out what else we can do with that later. But that was one of the things I missed. There, oh yeah, got a little bit of a boost there. Cool. Yeah, I saw Zach interacting with that wandering, and I was like, ah, damn, I didn't touch that thing. I scanned it, but I didn't touch it.
Welcome aboard.
All right, what's our inventory look like? I don't want to be carrying a bunch of stuff. Probably could even dump some of this. We don't need that. That's probably plenty. Probably need that anyway. All right, let's go find this elusive silver, which is holding me back from making the little scooter thing, skimmer. Crazy fish. And if I'd have just been a little more inquisitive, patient, would have found this.
Oxygen.
Oh, look at this. We got a whole other thing over here where this... So if I remember correctly, I think it's over here. Yeah, it's over here. Let's go get a breath bear.
Silver is a mainstay feedstock for electronics.
Yay! Gave us 2 pieces. Need to get more oxygen down there.
Oxygen.
I can hear myself grunting and groaning here. on, there's got to be a little bit more because we need to make a tank and the... Is this another piece of it? There we go. Oops. What happens? You get too far down and you get lost.
Oxygen.
All right, let's see if we've got enough to make some materials here so we can travel a little deeper. You go nibble somebody else, you little rascal. Yeah, finding that silver yesterday was eluding me, and it's like... Subnautica is usually good about not getting you too far ahead of what you can find.
Welcome aboard.
Let's make some water. Oh yeah, I remember that recipe from yesterday. Sugars of Saturn. So that takes 2 silver. What does the... And that takes... Okay. Plus we need to make a wiring kit. So let's make the... I forgot what I needed. Let's make the tank. We need rubber. We don't have the rubber. We have that. Is that enough to make rubber? Do I need more? I need more. So I need more. All right. There we are.
Seek fresh water intake.
Yes, dear. So bossy. It's so beautiful at night under the water. Creepy and beautiful all at the same time. Oh, I hadn't seen these guys during the nighttime. Their eyes light up. That is so cool. They are so neat. Is there anything in this? No, it's empty. All right.
Welcome aboard.
Stars raid? Well, welcome aboard, everybody from Stars. The little shrimps are cute. I haven't seen the shrimps yet, but welcome in, Toasty, by the way. All right. 1 air tank. Now we can go down 75 seconds. Now we're in trouble. All right. Drink some water. All right, so how much more silver do we need? We're gonna need at least one more because we gotta make the wiring kit. So, first, let's see. We have. We're back to needing silver. Okay. Well, let's go see if we can find some more silver. We know where to go. At least now we can stay under the water longer.
Limestone is formed by the death of coral. Each plateau in this region once housed tens of billions of living things. 30 seconds.
Copper.
Oxygen.
There we go. Now we can go make that tool. Pesky little boogers. Go find something else to chew on. We need dinner. I grabbed him for breakfast. Well, that's pretty.
Welcome aboard.
Systems chip. So we need a wiring kit and 2 quartz. Advanced wiring kit. Gotta find gold. Okay. Put a shrimp on the bobby. All right. This is what we wanted to make.
The Wakemaker is a marine adaptation of the Spacemaker EVA thrust pistol system. Travelers should be careful to rest their wrist, elbows, and shoulders during prolonged use.
Causes tunnel carpal. Alright, eat breakfast. Water. Oops. Not those there. Oh, there we go. Now we're cooking. This is like finding the sea glide. Now we can get some stuff done. Nothing in there. Gotta keep them on. Out the door. Not into the wall.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, we need more. You need more space. Interior. Can't wait to get some room for that. Oh, this is so much better than Sea Glide. Your vision isn't blocked. Let's get some air. Go check out this beacon. Ow. Little bird brains, quit chewing on my thighs. Oh wow. Huge habitat.
Contact. Primary habitat detected. It is silent.
Welcome home. Well, I don't know about that. This place is humongous. That's sealed off.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm on my way. There's so many places to go.
If one of my species finds this message, you may be the very last human being in the universe. You get to write the last chapter of our story. I ask you to do the most human thing you can. Forget your debt. Forget Noah, forget Alterra, forget Zazora and the life you imagined. It's all gone now. You're going to die here, and that's all right. Pick the most interesting thing you can see and explore.
Okay. Hello, Bumblebee. Welcome in. It looks pretty. How's it playing? It's playing very Subnautica 1-like so far. Just, you know, much different look. Some of the interactions are a little different, but so far, not disappointed at all.
Combustion byproducts detected. Fire is a critical risk in oxygen-rich habitats.
Let's go get some air. Still can't outrace the nibblers. Still want to chew on me. And everything.
This biobed was destroyed with a demolition explosive. The composition is not a licensed fabricator recipe.
Safety first, after she says there was an explosion. Stuff here.
Oxygen.
Bloom infestation scanner station.
Dr. Wu's log, day 755. I think I've cracked it. Sophie and Anita are both right. The protea virus causes Macefield syndrome, but only one kind of protea virus. The Bloom strain. Maybe it's tainting Anita's angel comb adaptations. I've tuned the sonic resonators to destroy the viral crystals grown by the Bloom strain. We should test on the angel combs out west with those promising heat shock proteins. And if I'm wrong, hey, I'm just a dietitian. No one should have woken up a virologist.
Yay. Worry about the oxygen. Now we can go in and out. Good deal. All right, Noah, what do you got?
About 25 people lived here. They were trying to build a life. Farms and biomods that could support 40,000 sleeping souls. But they didn't make it. Why? Were they sick? Did the Maysfield syndrome subvert them? We have to know. I've activated Dr. Wu Langyi's black box. He's in a viral hot lab. His work may be your best lead. We should salvage what we can. I've retrieved a few files. Gather all the blueprints you can. Especially the scanner station.
It's not a real mind. Not like you or me. It can learn facts, but it can't change how it thinks. And why would it? Let me quote the manual. NOAA's cephalopod-inspired architecture uses a central administrator to govern limb nodes at remote work sites. As a frozen AI, NOAA is unable to revise its architecture at runtime, reliably controllable by less intelligent systems such as human operators, except under extreme situations. Cephalopod-inspired? An insult to octopodes. It won't let you die. Not its precious workforce. If you become uncontrollable, it'll wipe your memories and start over. No anger, no resentment. A nice, clean you. Change? Why would it want to change? The damn thing is in heaven.
That's kind of creepy. So, Bumblebee, I saw your question. How did we end up here? Well, you wake up and the computer tells you that they just printed you. So it kind of leads into the fact that there are 40,000 colonists on this ship, and they're essentially printing bodies and implanting your memories and your soul, I guess, without a better word, into the husk. But what this is saying is that if Neo gets frustrated with us, they'll just back us up to an earlier save.
Nobody wants this. I hate it more than I can say, but it's time. As colony surgeon, I have determined that we can no longer take care of the sick. We don't have the calories to spare. I will not force anyone to reprint. But I ask that once you are too sick to work, you volunteer for recycling into a new body. It won't cure the permanent damage, but it will clean out the metals and virus for a while. At least this is fair. Until we know how to adapt the metals without going Maysfield, we're all going to get sick. I will lead the way myself. Let the record show that the NOAA did not advise me in this decision.
Yeah. The AI is taking over.
Google time record, very quick. Damn it, there is a riot in habitat. Chap and Mantis have explosives.
That's not good.
Fire. Good, we're on fire. I have to go. Ganzo! Signal everyone outside to rally at the tadpole pens.
What happened here?
Seek caloric intake.
Oh, this is no time to take a time out for lunch. So is the Macefield because of the virus or metals in the water, both? I haven't figured that out yet. So we need to go over there to that black box. CICADA debris scanning station. What a creepy thought. You know, there was something that I saw in Zach's video that I didn't catch in mine yesterday. Was Anita was talking about 20,000 days. So that explains all the barnacles and the sand. These people have been here reprinting themselves for over 2 years.
Habitat is gone. The biobeds blew up and Noah flooded everything. I got to my air just in time. We tried to drag people clear, but they're gone. I don't think they're gonna reprint. I'm taking survivors due east to the tadpole pens. Swim down the tunnel past Sophie's office to the baby jellies. I'll do a head count at the worksite there.
Yeah, I know early on they talked about like lead and chromium. And lead poisoning can cause all kinds of issues. And everybody kept talking about the voices, and I've heard it a little bit, but not a lot. I heard like faint, like whisper. Speaking of lead. Alright, let's get some more oxygen before we go. Come on.
Noah? Is there a fire? Noah, do not open the Seacocks. Noah? Acknowledge, please. I have a mouse trap, Noah, and I'll use it. Do not...
So is the computer helping us or not? There's a different enhanced first aid kit. Because that's the second thing where the computer is getting bad mouth. Processor. Alright, we're gonna have to see what all that unlocked. Trash can.
30 seconds.
We need oxygen. Oh, we got oxygen. There's air up there and I missed it. Did we get everything in here? We need to get the repair tool. I bet you that would help us. That's funny, CD. I was just watching, not 2001, but I was watching 2010 with Roy Scheider and John Lithgow. I was just watching that the other day, and that's funny. I can't do that, Dave. It's similar to Outer Worlds, the first game where you play as colonists in a ship that gets lost, was unfrozen. You try to save the rest of them, except everyone else is dead. Yeah, I gotta wonder, like, they keep talking about 40,000, but I would assume it's just like 40,000 files of people. So, alright, let's make sure we got everything. And then we'll go back to the habitat and we'll assess everything that we've scanned. It's open. We got that. What am I trying to scan here? I keep seeing a scan thing. Got that. I think we've gotten everything. Trying to slow myself down because I get too much in a hurry and then I miss stuff. So I'm trying to slow myself down. Making sure I'm not overlooking stuff. Okay, that's what gave us the oxygen earlier. Like, oh, we got water. Good. We'll take supplies. I wonder if we could deconstruct any of this. So if we hit Q... Nope, we can't recycle it. Okay, that was a thought. Alright, let's reload. This thing with the current is really cool. For you. Uh oh, supply crate. Well, can't really take any of that. Hydroelectric turbine. I wonder if you put that inside the currents. Kind of like the old thermal ones where you put them next to the volcanoes and... Air, we need air. Have I died yet? Not yet. I've had some close calls, but I haven't died yet. Apparently, when you get reprinted, you lose some of your stuff, so there's a little bit of a penalty for it.
Seconds.
Welcome aboard.
What's this one? Isotonic water. So that does plus 55. That one does plus 40. Okay. We'll save that for emergencies. One cooked Geordie. I think I'm going to go ahead. Oops. Tab, not that. Let's go ahead and heal. Take another one of these with us for emergencies. Alright, so now, what did we learn? Missing colonists, logs. Okay, this is all about that. What did we this is what I want to see. Blueprints. Okay. Getting closer to a bioreactor. Okay, so yeah. I wonder if this replaces the thermal generator. So you could put that in a column of water and it generate electricity. That might be interesting. That would help dictate where you want to put a base. Single bed, repair tool. Continue with that. That'll help. Air bladder. System chip we saw. Room. Okay, so now we can build a better base. Something square. More space. We can build a stool. Processor. Completes complex biomechanical and manufacturing tasks over time for advanced recipes. So we need mild acid and copper wire. That's not unobtainable, but we definitely need a bigger base. Same thing with this, so kind of telling me we need to build a bigger base. Exterior wall lights, decorative jar, habitat beacon. I like the posters. Biobed creates a backup point for pioneers in case they're covered work-related accidents. Scanner station. Mission critical. Locates resources, wrecks, and anomalies. So this is like a scanner room. Okay. Beacons are always helpful. Underwater elevator. Ideal for establishing work sites. That's interesting. Oh, look at all the ingots. That's what that opened up. I saw that geranium. So, silver, titanium ingots, copper ingots. All right. A lot more stuff to do. All right, where are we at? Probably should take an extra battery for the swimmer thing. And some backup food. Alright, so where is this other... The woo-woo? Not the woo-woo. Alright, let's go check out this other black box and see what we get. Then we can start discussing bigger base. Start building some of these tools. Alright, we haven't been in there yet, have we? No, I don't think we've gotten into that yet either, so we need to get in there. Alright. Down we go.
Contact. Alterra starship wreck detected.
Hello. That was a big monster to be chewing on us. Didn't do much damage though. What are you? There we go. That's what we need.
The tadpole sea-space mobility pod plugs into a range of customizable hulls. 30 seconds to the Scout Ray Seafoil. While the tadpole is a valuable air supply, remember that breath holding is a good way to train up your conscientiousness and self-discipline.
Go faster, go faster. He wants to chew on you. Oh, look at this big old monstrosity. Ooh, what's this? Lead.
30 seconds.
My leg. I could use that right now, huh? Oh, this looks so cool. Silver.
30 seconds.
Wandering, you're trying to do the moon pull, and it's kind of a pain. That's not good. You guys knock it off. I know on the other game you have to build them where you can get some, you know, like almost some height to them where you can get underneath them, but...
Welcome aboard.
Okay, so what did we learn from that? What did we get? Oh, power cell. Strong acid, salt, batteries. Square window? That's cool. Okay, that's good to know. A machine gun turret to defend it. Yeah, no doubt. But the other idea is good. We can make water from that. Okay. Good to know. Interesting. Five titanium. Alright, so I guess we need to go on a titanium hunt here. We've got no room for nothing. Probably gonna need some crystals too. We're gonna take all this titanium. Need to find a way to recharge the batteries. They're going to be going through batteries like crazy. So if this is a vent, we put one of those hydro things in there. I wonder if it would be worth our while to build over top of something like this.
Warning. Power offline.
Oh, that is so nice. You can... It's very flexible. That's so cool.
Seconds.
I need more titanium. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Toasty. I think I saw him doing that. I was kind of peeking in on what he was doing, and I think I caught him doing that. All right. Well, let's go on a titanium hunt.
30 seconds.
Let's go on an oxygen hunt. Uh-oh. What are we missing here?
Seek caloric intake. Seconds.
Work faster. Is that what you're talking about, Toasty? Not a horrible idea. Well, that was cool. Oh, that bends are... Oh. So you don't have to do elbow pieces, you just make an elbow piece. That's really cool. Oh, we're out of supplies. was the Express Eye.
Welcome aboard.
There's no power. Okay. We need more quartz.
Seconds.
Oops. Cap logs. Base Alpha. Alright, so now we can find that. Maybe we can go take apart the other one. And move over
Seek
here.
fresh water intake.
So we need to eat and drink.
Power connected. All systems online.
Going through batteries now. Why we need the battery charger. Alright, so we need some more quartz.
Warning. Power offline. Power connected. All systems online.
Seconds.
I am sure that they would probably have a mod out for that. You ought to see if there's one for the original Subnautica. Because I've seen the weird ones that they do where, like, they take the water out. I mean, that's as ridiculous as you can get. It also makes it really hard to play. Let's see if we can find... Here we go. More quartz. I think if you could find one for the original Subnautica, you might see one for this eventually. get air in here finally?
Welcome aboard.
Okay.
Welcome aboard.
Wow. This is almost spacious. Got enough to do one more section. And I would say the answer is yes, Toasty. You can go higher. I mean, you should be able to stick them out of the water, like... Come on. We need glass at a window.
Welcome aboard.
All right, we have room for activities. Oh, I love the snap thing. That makes that so much easier. All right. Go back to the other base and start moving in.
Welcome aboard.
An oily salad. Well, we're hungry. Might as well make something. Mmm, tasty. Can't see that very well. All right.
Welcome aboard.
Actually, you know what? Take those back out. I'll make a special. I'm gonna make a special locker for supplies. Because it won't matter to organize the lockers because you can just fabricate from them, but some stuff you'll want to segregate.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Tell him I'm busy.
Welcome aboard.
Oops. I want to keep that. Get rid of that. Okay. My assumption wandering is that I would need to find the blueprints for the moon pool in order to build it. That would be my guess.
Welcome aboard.
For me, at least. I don't know how far along you are. Oh. Okay.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Standard air tank. Blueprints. Mild acid. Maybe I have to make the mild acid first before it'll give me the we can do that. Can you pin them like you used to? Okay, we can't pin them. Okay.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, usually she's a big building. You got to give her a lot of overhang. Okay, mild acid. Does this give me the recipe for strong acid? Not yet. Okay. Yeah, that's my intent right here, Wandering, is to utilize this overhang, so that way you have the moon pool overhang in the edge here. I love how you can work out of the lockers. That part is really cool. Okay, not quite enough to finish that.
30 seconds.
Alright, let's go dismantle the rest of the tiny tube. Cannibalize it for supplies for the other base and continue.
Warning. Power offline.
Has attachments. What's attached? Oh, the beacon, the beacon, the beacon.
30 seconds.
You have to custom build the moon pool. Okay. That'll be interesting. Drink the bleach. It's good for you. All right, Noah, what do you got?
Contact. K. Wander Wangmo. A young, able spacer. Partial voice data retrieved.
Mirror breach got me. Should have brought flares. Stupid.
Do you remember when she stole that fried dough from her brother and offered it to you? Right in front of him. An egregious act of sisterhood. Signal location uploaded to PDA. Be cautious. Seawater viral load increases sharply out west of the life pod.
Well, that's not good. signals. Let's change the color of this so it stands out. So we need more titanium. How about lunch? We need lunch too. So many nooks and crannies. Alright. Didn't get it all.
30 seconds.
Oh, that's nice. Ow. Got too close to do the electric thing. So wandering, I would assume that if I built off the base here and hung it over, I would be able to build a moon pool in some way, shape, or form.
Power connected. All systems online.
Okay. I'm gonna have to move this out.
Welcome aboard.
Alright, what else can we build on the interior? Because there's all these bio beds. Scanner, I bet would be good, but we need to build a chip and a wiring, so we need silver. And we need to build him. Okay. Thank you. So we need copper. That's really what we need to find. We're gonna need more batteries anyway. Yeah, I know, like when I played typical, I would always put the moon pool over top of a deep space like this. That way you could go underneath it. So I can just extend off of here, and that way I can get underneath it. Ow. Why did you do that, silly? There's more of it. You're just going right towards it. I'll take that air pocket, please. Thank you. Hello, Krabby. That is so cool. She's gonna butt heads with it. Something they should allow you to, something that, hang on, I'm looking way up my third monitor. Something they should do is allow players to build blueprints for their base setups and allow them to be shared with friends. Oh, that's a cool idea, Toasty. Kind of like a layout, like a whole, yeah, blueprints is, I guess, like an architectural blueprint. I see what you're saying. That's actually not a bad idea. Like if somebody...
Beyond tolerable threshold. Heat warning.
Oh. Well, we can't go there. That would be kind of cool, because like if I saw something Stars did or Wandering did, and I'm like, hey, how did you build that? And you go like, here, well, here's the blueprint. Kind of like a code or something. That's what we need, but I can't break that up. Not yet. I don't have the tool for that. Here we go. That's all we can carry.
Seconds.
Did it
Seek
again.
caloric intake.
Oh, I forgot I have fish to cook. Alright, let's see if we can do what... create this overhang here. Go big or go home.
30 seconds.
Welcome aboard.
Cook some half moons. I gotta put that bleach away or I'm gonna drink it accidentally. Some more water. Okay. Just in case, we're getting a little light on. Health packs require fiber, okay. Oh, we've got that. That's what that brain thing they picked up. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Mild acid, alright. So we need a copper wire for a couple of things. Can make glass. Glass would be cool to add in a window. They should also add oxygen tethers so that you can hook up. There was something like that in the original one. I don't know how much you know about the original Subnautica, but they used to have like a air hose, and you would put a thing up at the surface, and you could run like a steel line down, and it would give you a place to breathe. So, like if you're getting into an area where you needed some oxygen, not quite the tether that you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, like a tethered dive, but. Okay, mild acid. We need titanium. Okay, so we can build these things, but we need titanium. Well, that's not out of the realm. Can we pick up this wreckage? Is this too big for us? That one's too big. Hopper again. Okay, we got room for more copper. Okay. We need titanium. Alright. I never used that oxygen thing, but I do remember it. I remember, you know, like testing it and stuff, but I never found it to be that useful for me the way I played. All right, before we get any more crazy with that, can we build?
Welcome aboard.
Processor. Okay. We need more titanium, more acid. Almost went through it.
Seconds.
That's a nice little ideal. Couldn't get my fat ass through the rocks. Oh, of course I have not enough room for all of it. So what's the silver and the grease for? Silver for the dinnerware to eat and to see the slugs and the silly prawns, and the grease is for after dinner. Yes. I definitely needed the silver to progress the game, and I just was making fun of the grease for sure, because that was kind of my fixation on the last one. I was like, what the hell? What are we doing with these fish?
Welcome aboard.
Okay, let's see what kind of trouble this gets us into. Probably need to make a bio bed so we can print ourselves too. Okay, so this is just like that thing in the bunker that's right next to us. Okay, so we must get more of that. Okay, okay. So if I want a copper ingot, not enough resources loaded. Load processing. Okay, that's kind of cool. That was loud. Speaking of grease. There we go. Now we can see outside. Now we can see the Leviathans attacking us before they get there. Sorry about that. Alright. Essentially, we need to go find a whole bunch of titanium.
Welcome aboard.
Ooh, sorry about that. Coughing fit hit me. Alright. Inventory is very empty, so let's go on a titanium hunt here and see what we can build. Wouldn't say no to more of that. Ooh, can we break this? No. Once again, our tool isn't big enough to do that job. There we go, some scrap. That helps. What's down here? Let's take it.
30 seconds.
I want that. Can I have some oxygen, please? It's organic oxygen. It's right from the plant. Alright. Now we're loaded. What's down
30
here?
seconds.
Okay. Get one more breath out of you. Maybe one more. sap. Okay. I need lunch. Oh, I forgot. I'm full. I can't carry lunch. The whole planet's organic? I guess. I'm gonna need more batteries soon, too. Or a charging
Welcome aboard.
utilities. We haven't found that yet. We found the one piece of it. We need glass and copper wire. Locates resources, wrecks, anomalies within expanded range. This needs more computing power than the bed that prints us. Okay. We need glass and copper wire. I think we can make that. Glass. Copper wire. I like my one little window. Wait a minute. Didn't we do copper wire? Oh, they're on the floor. You can't work on the floor. Well, at least it threw it on the floor. I think after CD's comment, I'm going to start calling this thing Hal instead of Neo. Okay, so we signed the biobed. Need more glass.
Seek caloric intake.
Limited access. It's like we're having cooked Geordie tonight. I wonder if we could do like we used to, where you build from inside. Okay, so that just goes out little. Little bits at a time. Oh, cool. We can do big swaths. Oops.
Seconds.
What's my caloric drink of choice?
Welcome aboard.
I don't know. Whatever's available. I'm not a picky eater. I should probably start working on a Subnautica background set. Yeah, you're right. I should go into creative mode and see what I can do. Might be a worthwhile endeavor to get that set up. Alright. Get some water. You guys look tasty. How about you? And you too.
Warning. Power offline.
Using too much power. We don't have any oxygen. We don't have enough materials. We need a nighttime power source. Coral mash. A reprint point. No, I want to stay in the base. Maybe I can harness the geomagnetic energy of the planet and start another outbreak. Maybe I'm the cause. Maybe that's why they killed me and then they reprinted me. Without my knowledge. So those put out 1 to 8. More suffering for power levels. So we need
30 seconds.
I need a few more of those. And we're out of power in that. Do we have an extra battery? Nope, we don't. Give up the flashlight battery to go faster.
Seconds. Oxygen.
Hello, Biggs.
Welcome aboard.
You know, because I've got that other one, I wonder if I just deconstruct this.
Power connected. All systems online.
Because this is just probably sucking juice I don't need to worry about at the moment. But while we're at it,
welcome aboard.
what are my thoughts on the implementation of body printing, and do you think it influences tension? I don't know if that I've got enough time in it to give a really good answer on it. I think it's a very unique take on it. It's obviously going to be interesting how they implement it with, like, if they do a permadeath, like a hardcore. But it kind of makes sense in some aspects to the story. You know, why would you have 40,000 people in that? So it adds a unique sci-fi kind of thing to it, which I like. kind of gives you a fallback, but you know, you lose items, you pay for it. I haven't had to use it yet. I've been lucky. I haven't crashed and burned yet, but that's not an if but when. So maybe after I get... There we go. Now we can build some more. Maybe after a couple of times of being printed, maybe it'll change my attitude about it. We're still trying to figure out some of the storyline too, so...
Welcome aboard.
I'm not sure what we're going to use that for just yet, but... That was crunchy. More shipwreckage down here. But this looks important. Tadpole, there we go. Moon pool unlocked, there we go. Now wandering, now I can make it. You knew I needed to be adventurous and go deep.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Welcome aboard.
Moon pool. All right, so we need more titanium. More titanium. More titanium. So I'm assuming that this is going to just like, I'm going to morph this out. Okay. I think I'm starting to understand because it's a very flexible system. Unlike the other one where it was very like modular and restrictive, this is much more fluid. There's a steady current right there. We barely got in. Can't do that one. You're really uncomfortable with the idea of reprinting, so you're being very careful. Yeah, I'm trying not to die. I mean, at some point, I would love to see this on the hardcore setting, like on the original, and play it that way. I do like that tension that builds. But it talks about reprinting yourself to cure the disease. So is that the computer being facetious? Hello. Because we've had 2 people in their logs say don't trust the computer. So I'm kind of apt not to trust the computer. There we go. That should get us something. Fly like Superman. Ooh, that's a good way to think about it. The computer thinks that our soul is a disease.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, because it's telling us to reprint ourselves when we're sick. No, almost. Almost enough. I can't wait to go down here. It's gonna get really creepy down there, I bet. Oh, you know what? I forgot to process those 2. I picked that scrap had never processed it. It's not going to know what to do with that. All right. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. All right, you got your tadpole. You're ready to go. That's kind of my favorite part in Subnautica, was like once you got the sea moth, it was like game
Welcome
over.
aboard.
Now you can move around and you can get into trouble. All right. 250 is a good start. Let's add to the windows. Oh, we don't have enough. I love the Reaper. Now, see, that's where I differ. I never liked the Cyclops. I hardly ever built it. I have a few runs where I built it, but I hardly ever used it. I found other ways to work around without it. I built more moon pools for the prawn suit and the sea moth than worrying about the Cyclops. The Cyclops seemed to use a lot of materials, especially when you were having to make all the power cells for them. Whoops. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, I understand. I understand why people like them. It didn't work for the way I played Subnautica. I found it much quicker and faster to move around to use a sea moth. Okay, so we need another tadpole fragment before I can build it. The 2 fragments gave me the moon pool, so we're getting closer. All right. What I need is more batteries. So we need more of those brain-looking things. Okay. I would always build a moon pool right there where that Leviathan skeleton was, right before the lava zone, right at the max depth of the sea moth. And then I would take a prawn suit and I would just base it down there. And then I would use the sea moth to travel back and forth, because you ended up having to do a lot of back and forth. The prawn suit was so cumbersome.
30 seconds.
Cool. I need to go back over to that where that set of tubing was. I didn't go through that yet. Forgot about it. Alright, so fill a couple of batteries. Take that one. Oops. Store the other ones. Of course, I want to do that at night. Oh, that's a wicked current. There it is. Okay, good. I found it, even in the dark.
Wreck diving may lead to disorientation, asphyxiation, and print loss. Be sure you are prepared to die usefully. 30 seconds.
Hello. What do we have here? Read those where we can breathe.
Thirty seconds.
I'll give them credit. They did good on the sound effects, because it's definitely got that creepy vibe. It sounds more dangerous than probably what it is.
30 seconds. Echo-analysis detects human remains interred beneath the sediment. This site is a mass grave.
Oh, that's nice to know. How many times have people printed? current to my advantage. You built your base very near the glowing trees and all the glowing manta rays. I haven't seen that yet. I gotta get to where I'm moving around more. Still gotta find all this stuff here. Hey, it's daylight finally. Well, maybe we should go out to this black box. Maybe that'll take us someplace where we can get another fragment from. I love these currents. They're so cool. Okay. Oh, Subnautica 1, yeah. Spider Dome. Hey. Soggy food. There we go.
Notes, wander, not ander. Out here for Nahima, learning to be a biologist. I have one spare tank. My reprint site is habitat. Za, 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 za. So, the ocean is full of proteovirus, and now we are full of it too. I asked Nahima, is it a disease like Kara? And she said no. Don't you know the difference between virus and bacteria? And I said, give me a break. I learned science off my PDA. But there are different kinds of proteovirus. Look here. Look how the coral grew over the sinkhole. Like a spider, like a plug. And it's emitting virophages. Virus that kills other virus. One strain of proteovirus is in that coral spider. The normal strain. And it's trying to stop a different strain coming up out of that hole. Nahima calls it the bloom strain. Why would a virus want to kill another virus? I will go check this out.
You have entered a viral bloom. All other microbial life in the seawater is dead. Use the sonic resonator to expunge bloom cankers and clear the infection.
Can we build that yet? Can. All right.
Seconds.
Wandering, you talking about that spot where the Ghost Leviathan tree was? We already played that one.
Welcome aboard.
Okay, we got the lead, we got the battery, we need a titanium ingot ×2 and a wiring kit. To make the wiring kit. Yeah, that's kind of the same place I would build the moon pool. I would build it up a little further where the thermal vents were, almost right around the corner from where the alien structure was. Because I could use the thermal vents and then keep the prawn suit close by. Okay, well that's working on that. I love it even says Alterra down here. The Mega Corporation. All right. Let's build this thing.
The Resonator's blueprints include several components not based on Alterra designs or any known human engineering. Despite these irregularities, the Resonator will selectively fracture mineral deposits and a narrow range of alien biomolecules.
See, this might actually be a good place for a base with that hydroelectric thing. That current's right there. There's the talking. Oh.
Seek medical attention.
Almost had to be reprinted. What the heck did I get myself into down here?
Replication impaired. Destroy these cankers wherever you find them.
Of course I need oxygen. Can't get anything done. Yeah, there's something whispering down there for sure. Sick kids? Ow.
Seconds.
No more whispering. Ow.
Return to the adult. 30 seconds. The main viral bloom.
Okay. Missed what she said. Is there a log? Treatment success. Return to the adult angel comb to check the status of the viral bloom.
Treatment successful. Return to the adult angel comb to check the status of the main viral bloom.
Okay.
Welcome aboard. Sure, ruined my fun.
Critical attention.
Why is he hiding in there? Alright, where's the base at? I need a band-aid.
Welcome aboard.
It's my last one. I need to make some more. Oh, the flares? Yeah. Probably a good idea. Alright, so we need fiber. How do we make fiber? All right, Wandering. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Well, we might as well make the enhanced ones. I'm going to have that kind of monster chewing on my limbs. One away. We got room for more. That away for now. And I'm chewing through the batteries. Doesn't do any good unless I take the advice. I don't want to be reprinted. I'll be a shell of my former self. This. I wonder if we get the repair tool, we'll be able to fix those. Campsite 1. I'm going the wrong place. Well, there we go. I got all turned around. I don't think so either. Because the robot's asking me questions about my sister, and you remember when this person took this cookie or whatever the hell it was?
is produced by an infected angel comb. It contains useful adaptations, but it must be cleared of virus. One of the juveniles feeding it has been treated. One remains.
whispers.
30 seconds.
All right, thank you, wandering. That worked really well. Reminds me of that movie with Sam Rockwell, The Moon, where he's cloned. Can't fix mom's kids? What? It's a very good question of what's happening. So it'll be a lot easier in the little sea moth thing. Be able to stay underwater longer. Alright, he doesn't know anything. I'm assuming we need to find another segment to clear. But it'll probably be easier to do that once we get... And that black box is still lit up. Usually those will die out whenever... Oops, missed my mark.
Welcome aboard.
They'll clear up once you've discovered everything. So I'm wondering if there's something still over there. Where's our blueprints now?
The peak viral bloom is produced by an infected angel comb. It contains useful adaptations, but it must be cleared of virus. One of the juveniles feeding it has been treated. One remains.
So yeah, like I said, there's another one. So what that one that we used that little sonic thing on, there's another one floating around. Problem is the little handheld scooter doesn't move as fast enough, whereas we have the little ship. We'll be able to hunt around more. We can make lights, but they cost energy. That's cool. Curious about that. Viral attack display sonic positive results. Viral replicator repaired. Treatment is successful. Return to the Angel Comb to check the status. And then the status was that. Okay, so we've got to find... Yeah, basically got to find that other thing. Alright, fool's errand. We got lucky going down here before. See if we can get lucky. Another piece. Definitely deep, dark down, deep, dark down. Hello, what are you? Little electrified fish. Good Lord, we are way down there. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, kind of like what I was talking about earlier with following the cable. Here's some more of the cicada wreck.
We can't swear. Try to swear. I can swear fine, Tennick Min. We can't swear in English. Why would I want to swear in English? There are no good swears in English. Because the NOAA took all the good English swears out of our head. It can't do that. It can scan us, print us, or roll us back to an earlier version. It can't edit us. Maybe it edited out the knowledge that it can edit us. It can't edit our uploads because they are low-energy mortal data, and NOAA is a high-energy digital system. Like trying to edit fog with a knife. I still don't get why you're okay with the biobeds. It seems like bad Buddhism to accept eternal reincarnation into a cycle of pointless suffering. My suffering was already eternal and pointless because I have a twin.
Another log that says not to trust the reprinting process. Interesting. Ooh, batteries. Cool. Gotta have that.
30 seconds.
Yeah, this is why we need the ship. Just too far down.
Oxygen.
Hey, lunch.
Seconds.
For mom's sake. Okay, so that's leading towards the angel cone. Trying your idea of following the cable here. It doesn't kill me with oxygen loss.
Seek caloric intake. Seconds.
Okay. So that kind of proves your point there, Toasty, because that one, I followed that one from there to there. So now maybe we follow this one. If I don't get eaten by the monster. Of course, we need oxygen. Ow, ow.
Return to the main environment to assess its state.
I'm not going to risk it. Ow! You big bully? Everything wants to eat me. There it is. It's like I lost it. I get you. I understand. It's a little nerve-wracking. fix, mom fix kids. Gotta go, gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Oxygen.
Yeah, I'm on it. I don't have any more health. What do I need for that? I haven't tried bonking him with the hammer.
Welcome aboard.
Ooh. Now that we need. Expanded air tank. We need a plastisteel ingot. How do we make that? Change recipe. Oh, we gotta find lithium. Okay, so like the old one. Well, we ain't seen lithium yet. Alright. We need fiber. How do we do fiber again? Okay. I'll take my emergency backup one. Do that one. In the first game, you used a stasis rifle, and you could kind of beat them back that way, but... Didn't bring any more flares. We've almost got it, though. You are a big old fish. Oh, he's got like things growing off of him. So do the fish too. I see how they're infected as well. Excuse me? I wonder if I could push him back with this thing. Current to my favor. There we go. Listen.
Into its core and take a sample.
some air first there, Dolly. Here we go, sticking my hand someplace where I don't belong.
Pluripotent genetic material detected. Searching for useful sequences. Adapting heat shock proteins. Your body can now survive elevated water temperatures.
Okay, well that opens up that area that was yelling at me that was too hot. Hey, we advanced the game. Now if I could just find that other piece of that ship. Alright, let's get some food here. We need food and water. So while we're right here, restock. You're coming with me. Make sure you look at your scanner and show some scannable items are. Yeah, I saw that earlier. Where it like has like a dot.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, both of those are gonna need new batteries. Treatment successful. The biofactory has starved and the adult angel comes healing. Adapting heat shock proteins to your body. Now you can survive elevated temperatures. Component genetic material detected. Searching for useful sequences.
Pluripotent genetic material detected. Searching for useful sequences. Adapting heat shock proteins. Your body can now survive elevated water temperatures.
Okay, that's one statement. Okay, that makes more sense now. I gotta wonder if there's something still over here because, like I said, that beacon is still lit up. And the other two, all the rest of them went away. I wonder if we missed something. They got headlights. Still digging the currents. Such a neat little effect there. I wouldn't get caught in that going down now. Okay, so that's down there somewhere. So we did miss something, because all I read were the ones up here. Okay, we did miss something. You and the PDA. Alright. Okay, we'll look at the PDA as soon as we get where we can breathe oxygen.
30 seconds.
Wanderer, Wagamo, gender, female, mission, able spacer, pay rate, expired Mongolian Free States, trademark for entry-level work. It's a child. Biography is a child of Magomi Kinyu. Uses mother's name as matronymic in Mongolian faction, frequently disciplined for risky explorations. Like other young pioneers, important to colony morale. Okay. See, that beacon disappeared. That's why I was like, I knew we had to be missing something. It's so pretty. Nothing new on that. You have anything to say? Nothing new from him either. And hello. Already done that. You'll say the gameplay loop for this is very engaging. Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
It draws you in. It's very like the first Subnautica. It kind of grabs hold of you, and the story kind of propels you, and it's like you keep wanting to go. How do I fix the next mystery? What's the next step? So he hasn't had anything to say.
I printed 26 colonists before the sleep bay drowned, many of them more than once. This is my purpose, to reincarnate you from digital storage, support your work, and if necessary, reverse your death. If I lose track of my colonists, I am empowered to send a qualified investigator to track them down. Do this for me, and I can offer you hazard pay, credit against your contract debt. Risk code, Sierra Ordinal Warrant 2.
Okay. Nothing new there. So much data to go through. Gender female, lead pilot, pay rate, Bureau night expired, only in free states. Colony purser, Anita. Drowned near the Angel Comb. Anita believed that the comb would help digest the world's food. You would have already gained one effective application for the Angel Comb. Anita implied that the colonists feared hallucinations caused by the virus. She said that you could feed the comb her body. Anita may have been delirious. I know the game has been developed, but I hope that Hinterland takes notes. This is a much better way to do a narrative and open world. I'm hoping so too. I think Tales really kind of plays that because it doesn't take anything away from the survival. It's like it's such a neat way to wrap the survival and the story together. So I really hope that they follow the lead with Tales. And if they do another DLC, I hope if it's going to have a story, I hope it's something along that lines. Colony surgeon, Sophie, not your help. Computational dias, chap zone, reprinted new body. This planet is toxic to humans. Sophie believed that reprinting could slow the toxicity. Colonists use special biobeds to improve their dexterity and their endurance. Locate these biobeds to improve your tool belt and inventory maximum. So maybe I need to go back through those other bases and see if I missed anything. Noah opened the Seacocks to flood the habitat and control a fire. Colonists were drowned before they could reach air supply. Biobeds were destroyed in the fire, preventing colonists to reprint. Further investigation required. Anarch was attacked by a Marl breach. Type withdrawn, youngsters colonists. Ruby was part of the group following their trail. That's the one we just did. Because that's missing colonists. God, there's so much story to this. Ooh, colony manifest. So we've only found a handful of these people. Didn't he say he printed 28? Baker. See, this is when I want to start over because I didn't spend enough time. Okay, that's just the logs. Isn't that what he just said?
I printed 26
26.
colors.
Oops. Where did I just see that? Missing colonists. History. So much stuff. Theories. Okay, here we go. Oh, good lord. I'll have to read that later. I'm too tired to read that right now. Where did I just see that list at? Colonists. Data downloads. Backbone. Under the main colonist tab. Colonist. Colony manifest. There it is. I was just looking. I was overlooking it. Like I said, I'm tired. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22 at Chap, 23, 24, 25, 26. So the 26 are listed here from what his statement was. Several of the colonists didn't trust being reprinted. There is a bunch of stuff to take in. That's the data bank, the logs. Oh, here's that thing right here. Wanderer. Can't fix mom, fix kids. That's creepy. That's almost like those ghost shows with the EVPs. That's what that sounds like. Is there any more of those? That's screwed up. There's so much stuff. All right. Hey Jobs, I'm hooking up our hatches to the external buttons. It's just a simple backup in case the doors automation goes down. We can't rely on the system. Sophie's still control. Thing one. Will you hush? You're so noisy.
30 seconds. Apartment flooded.
Uh-oh. What's What's this one say? Please don't say Jews. It's really unfortunate. We're a cult, not a trendy health supplement. Anita. Okay. Oop, can't get out there.
Oxygen.
Oh, okay, cool. We can recharge
Seek
right here.
fresh water intake.
Of course. You got nothing better to do. Let's see if I can't find any more of those PDAs. All the other ones I looked at, they all looked like they were broken, but that's the first ones I've seen words attached to. Which was kind of weird.
30 seconds.
That was close. Open any further? Oh, there's something in there. Okay. Uh-oh. Chart room. Salvage control. Do not salvage. Can I...
30 seconds.
Can't recycle it. Oops, I missed my turn. Come on. Spit out some more air. One more time. I wonder if we can get that. Hey, 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 hey. Being picky there. Yeah, that's what I thought I saw. Tube going down. What are you?
Damn it. Okay. Black box. It's Tuba. I'm trapped by a marrow breach. I don't have any flares. I'm not getting eaten. The cook will not be eaten. I'd rather run out of air. Habitat's gone. Chap lost it. He blew up the beds. Some of us made it out with Ganzo. I'm sorry, Ganzo. I said I was going back to Habitat, but I'm going to find the Jubilee, and I don't think they can feed you all. I'm sorry, man. I left you. I don't know where I'm gonna reprint. I don't know what I'll remember. Look, if I find this, the Jubilee went south, to the cave where the crabs die. Do you understand? The cave where the crabs...
The cave where the crabs die.
Oxygen.
I'm working on it. Spit it out. Save my life.
30 seconds.
Can you break the glowing yellow bulbs? Maybe. I don't know. I guess I'd have to recognize what you're pointing out. Was it inside that little square tube or box? Habitat? Flares will distract the bigger predators. Sissy is the key to all things ISO. We left the habitat to find Jubilee to hear that the Proteus, what Proteus is telling us. The old camp is the only way station to the first step. What lessons have we learned? If you leave a big crabs alone, they'll dig stuff out of the seabed. Okay. Oh. I didn't aim very good.
Oxygen.
Another one right across the way. Not as protected. You talking about those yellow things that are in my eyesight, and I will sit here for a second so you can respond, because I know I'm a few seconds ahead of you. Oh, those are those things we can pick. That's what you're talking about. Just much louder Yeah, noisy guy, you. I think you're talking about these. Christ, this ain't pretty. Alright, we can't stay long.
30 seconds.
Help keep the future perfect. Looks like a Lego dude. Join the Pioneer program. Oh, there's a button to push. Where's my oxygen?
The human field notes go. One of those vampire squid just came at me. Madeline saw me throwing flares and came to investigate, and the squid went after her. I guess it likes marrow breach blood better than mine. I should find Maddie. Make sure she's not hurt. The squid was sick. Nodes on its skin, not green, not Kara, but maybe a fungal infection? I wonder if squid get rabies here. Damn, I hope they can't pass it to the marrow breaches.
Ooh.
30 seconds.
Repair tool is important.
Oxygen. Seconds.
My goodness, there's so much to explore. sure. Attack a man when he's digging in the ball.
About 25 people lived here. They were trying to build a life.
We've listened to that already. Inventory's full.
Away from the lab. Sophie.
Stop stealing my resonator. If you want to clear the plume growth, fabricate your own. Okay, so there's some infighting going on. There was some other PDAs too. That's why I was like trying to go back and find some of them, because now that we could read them. That's a creepy poster. It's basically showing people dying and then the reprinting process in the biobed. That's... There was something I missed. For the medical records. Anything in here? No. Anchors close when they are not hungry, and the resonator can't break the shell. Small biofilms can be cut apart, but the big ones need the resonator. Bloom cankers open to feed, resonators can destroy them.
30 seconds.
Wow, I missed a whole bunch in here. I've cracked it. Here it is. What we've been looking for. We can build a tadpole now.
30 seconds. Seek fresh water intake.
The hell are you? Jet O cars. There's a whole bunch of PDAs I didn't read, that's for sure. Okay, Toasty. I'll talk to you later. I have an idea for you on this. I'll pitch it to you tomorrow. We need food, we need water. No, it won't be scary at all. You'll be able to enjoy the game without being scared.
Welcome aboard.
Alright, drink the water. Eat the food. Tadpole dock. Oh, good lord. Vehicle. Oh, we got our work cut out for us. All right. I think we are going to stop here because that's going to be a whole bunch of work. So let's do a manual save. And we are saved. And that is going to be it for me tonight, guys. So whoever's still watching, I appreciate y'all hanging out. And if you're lurking, hopefully you won't go anywhere too far. But if I get some more time tomorrow night, we'll play some more. I'm going to get this tadpole built and see how far we can get into the deeper water. I need to find some more of these PDAs and stuff now that I know how to read them and stuff. It's like I almost want to start over and redigest all this information, but we'll keep going with this particular one and can always play it again. And maybe Toasty will take me up on his idea because I was thinking what he could do is he could hang out with me and chat like a voice chat, and then I could play the game, and then he could tell me, like to go back and look at something or read something. So he could kind of play the game vicariously through me and still be able to direct kind of the action and stuff and be able to go through the story and stuff. Because I know the deep ocean thing bothers him a little bit. So he'd be able to play without actually playing, which he might be interested in. So we'll have to offer that to him. So anyway, good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you hopefully tomorrow. I'm hoping to play again. I'm enjoying the heck out of this. So, anyway, good night.